Hi you guys, it's Kiana. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be giving you 10 tips for beginner models. I'm going to answer some of your questions at the end. I have a few bonus tips. In fact, before I jump into the first 10 tips, I'm going to give you 2 bonus tips. One is an obvious one. People are watching you. Watch what you're posting on your social medias. Watch how you conduct yourself in public. Because as a model, you're not just taking nice photos. You're also a role model. You're representing multiple brands, multiple companies, and they want to make sure that you fit their brand. Second bonus tip is write your goals down. If you're not constantly visualizing what your goals are, you're not going to be able to work towards them. And you have to make a plan to say, hey, this is what my goal is. Now I'm going to find a way to execute. So those are my 2 bonus tips. Now let's jump into the top 10 tips for beginner models. First things first. Go to bed. As my dad says, you gotta get down to get up. You want to start fresh. You want to have a breakfast. You want to be well rested. Your face is the canvas. So you gotta look awake and lively when you're on set, whether you're going to a casting, a photo shoot, anything. Be well rested. Tip number 2, you wanna create a relaxing atmosphere. Every time I get ready for a photo shoot, I create a headspace for myself. So regardless of what's happening around me, I'm at peace, I'm relaxed, I'm calm. And sometimes that'll just be putting on some music or something motivational. I listen to motivational speakers. I am a Christian, so I listen to sermons as well, just to get myself in a good headspace before I start my day. Tip number 3, perfect your craft. I cannot stress that enough. You have to study the craft. Watch the great, take pictures, practice your poses, have somebody take pictures for you. Get comfortable in front of the camera. Tip number 4, we live in a digital world, so Instagram is right at our disposal, and it's a great way of connecting with other photographers. You want to make sure that you're building relationships and following these photographers. Follow makeup artists, follow hairstylists. Most times makeup artists, hairstylists, and photographers are looking for people to show their work. So that's how I pretty much built my entire portfolio, by linking up with photographers who wanted models, and they will always post, hey, looking for models. Take advantage of those opportunities, get in there, get those photos. They're gonna send you those pictures, and it's gonna help you build your portfolio. Really quickly, what is a portfolio? Your portfolio is your business card. So it's pretty much what you're bringing to castings, what you bring with you pretty much everywhere, because you never know who you're gonna meet. So this is what my portfolio looks like. It's plain black, regular binder. Oh, wrong way. You know, and always have your business cards too, because you just never know who you're going to meet. I keep my business cards here, and I have some pictures. I remember the days that I prayed for pictures. Connect with people, build your portfolio, follow people on Instagram. Tip number 5, never go to bed with makeup on. Take good care of your skin, because there are going to be times where they don't want you to wear makeup. Most times when you come to a casting, you really want to come with barely anything on, the minimum. Maybe some mascara and some lip gloss, as long as your eyebrows are good. You know, you want to make sure that your skin is healthy, so that whatever products that they're putting on your face makes you look good. Healthy skin is the way to go. Tip number 6 is one of the tips that this is just one of my things that I like to do. Give yourself a facial, you know, treat yourself. I like to give myself a facial, and it just relaxes me, it prepares my face, it relaxes the muscles, it keeps my skin looking fresh and radiant and glowy and dewy and wonderful and happy, and it's awesome. So give yourself a facial, treat yourself. Tip number 7, what's your unique quality? Emphasize it. You have big eyes, you have large lips, you have a larger forehead, you have a big nose, a small nose, you have big teeth. Emphasize your unique traits, because those things are what's going to make you stand out. This is a saturated industry, and depending on what field of modeling you're going into, you want to make sure that you know how to stand out, because there are just so many models. There's lifestyle, there's high fashion, there's commercial print, which is like the everyday girl, me. But the funny thing is that I also have a high fashion portfolio. I have a lot of high fashion and I also have lifestyle. But because I'm 5'2", it makes it more challenging for me to do the high fashion thing, but we're gonna break these barriers slowly but surely. I lost track. Be on time, and on time is early, and early is 10 to 15 minutes early ahead of the call time. You don't want to be too early because they will tell you to either leave the location or they'll ask you to step away until they are ready. So about 10 to 15 minutes before your call time is the time to be there, whether it's a photo shoot, a casting, an open call, whatever. Make sure you're 10 to 15 minutes early. Show up, be ready, show them that you're serious and you respect their time, and they will respect you. Just be yourself. Being yourself is the best thing you can possibly do because there's nobody else out there like you. Sounds cliche, but it is so true. Your personality, your physique, your features are different, and let them shine through. And tip number 10, last but not least, never give up. It is very, very, very hard. Sometimes, even when you're signed to an agency, it takes years for you to get that one job that will change your life. But in the meantime, build your resume, build up your experience, make sure you're logging all the jobs and all the gigs that you've ever gotten so you have a banging resume and a banging portfolio, and just show up, be ready. When the opportunity comes, you'll be prepared. All right, so those are my top 10 tips. I'm gonna answer some of your questions, and I am just gonna have a truth moment with you guys. There are gonna be days where you don't want to get up and show up and be on. Hey guys, just a moment of realness. Just not having the best start to my day, and I'm just a little frustrated, but I just got off the phone with my parents, and I just thank God for them. They're like, oh, this is gonna be great, don't even worry about anything. And basically, I'm at a photo shoot today. I have a photo shoot and I have to go to work after. I'm just overwhelmed because I'm starting late. I'm tired. Don't feel like doing anything but going to sleep. But I'm blessed and I'm in good health, and I have so much to be grateful for. And I feel like sometimes adversity brings about strength. But whatever it is I'm supposed to learn today or from the circumstance, I'm just going to take it in stride. And I'm going to pray that the shoot is amazing. In Jesus' name, I cannot wait to see how the Lord turns the situation around. I have been modeling for, I want to say consistently about 6 or 7 years. I did a recent shoot, and it's funny because the makeup artist, my girl, I love her, shout out to Angie, she's phenomenal. Angie did my makeup and she did my hair, and the day of the shoot, she didn't have her eyeshadow brushes, which is a big deal because your eyeshadow is a very detailed part of the makeup and the look. And what's crazy is that she was talking to me as she was doing my makeup, and I glanced over and I saw Q-tips. And by the grace of God, I was like, Angie, can you use Q-tips? She was like, you know what, girl, I think I might be able to do that. So she used the Q-tips, and guess what? You would not even know this lady did a whole look without her makeup brushes. Her eyeshadow brushes, I'm sorry. But there are gonna be challenges. There are gonna be times where, maybe you're just not in the best mood, or maybe the photographer or somebody's not nice. Thank God I have yet to have an experience like that. I've always worked with really, really nice people. Shout out to all the photographers, makeup artists, hairstylists that I've ever worked with. Shout out to my sister girl, Asa, who's in LA right now pursuing her dreams. She gave me the ring light. And shout out to my brother and longtime friend, Desmond Dennis, for this white backdrop here too. Check him out. On to the questions portion of this video. Question number 1. Hey Kiana. Hey girl. How do you prepare for a photo shoot? Well, I just answered that question in this video. I go to bed, I eat a breakfast, I listen to some music, I relax myself. Question number 2. Were you afraid when you first started? Yes, I was afraid. What some people may or may not know is that I've battled with anxiety for a long time, and it has gotten better. I'm so thankful that it has gotten better, but I remember when my mom first started sending me out and taking pictures of me and trying to get me out there, I was like, Mom, what if they want me to go to LA? What if I have to move? What if I have to do this? What if I have to do that? I was afraid. But I still went for it. She always encouraged me. She's like, we'll be with you. I still get natural nerves sometimes, depending on the gig, but I think once you keep doing it, you just get used to it, and it just becomes easier, and you're less afraid. You just know that you're there to do a job, and you're ready to have fun. It's fun. It should be fun. If you're underage watching this video, make sure that your parents are with you every step of the way. Like, your parents need to be an active part of your model journey. There are schemes, there are people who you cannot trust out there. You have to be careful, and your safety comes first. Also, you probably noticed I'm wearing a shirt that says #DearLaineyGang, which is a clothing boutique. So make sure you go on their Instagram page at @XO_DearLainey if you like flowy, boho style dresses, floral print, ruffles, all that jazz. They have jewelry. They're so rad. So make sure you go and follow them. And I am wearing my Dear Lady Gang tee today. That's about it. I didn't really get too many questions, but I appreciate the questions that you sent in, and I hope this video is helpful. Keep going for your dreams. Never give up. Follow me on Instagram at itsclassyqtv, and I will see you next time. Bye.